Hello everyone, today we are going to go over two wireless internet frequencies, the 2.4 gigahertz bandwidth and the 5.0 gigahertz bandwidth. For this video, I will assume that you already have basic knowledge of networking and what a frequency, router, and modem are. If you don't or need a refresher, please check out the videos in the links below prior to watching this video. So most routers offer dual band frequencies that will give you two options, which would be the 2.4 gigahertz and the 5.0 gigahertz bandwidth connections. Some routers even offer tri-band broadcasts that will give off one 2.4 gigahertz bandwidth and two 5 gigahertz bandwidths. This is to help with the congestion of the 5.0 gigahertz bandwidth that comes from a lot of streaming if you have multiple devices that are streaming 4K. And in some older technology that's becoming a little bit more rare are single band routers that only offer the 2.4 gigahertz bandwidth. So let's go over these individually and then we'll compare them. The 2.4 gigahertz is a lower frequency, so it travels further since it can penetrate through walls and other surfaces a lot better. More items do use the frequency, which causes more interference, and these items are Bluetooth, microwaves, wireless cameras, cordless phones, baby monitors, and even garage door openers. Good thing is that this does offer speeds up to 600 megabytes per second for your download, which just depends on what wireless standard you're using. It does also offer 11 channels that you can pick from, but just know that only 3 are non-overlapping channels, which would be channel 1, 6, and 11. And in case you didn't know, bands are divided into several smaller bands that are called channels. So the 2.4 gigahertz is actually split into 11 channels, or 11 smaller bands. So the 5.0 gigahertz, since it's a higher frequency, it goes a shorter distance because it can't travel and penetrate through surfaces as easily as a smaller or lower frequency bandwidth. There is less overcrowding though, because not all items can use a 5.0 gigahertz frequency. Several wireless cameras actually use the 2.4 rather than the 5 gigahertz bandwidth. So just keep that in mind whenever you're looking at security devices. The 5 gigahertz bandwidth does offer download speeds up to 1300 megabytes per second, and it has 25 non-overlapping channels. So to recap, the 2.4 gigahertz has more interference because you've got this many devices trying to fit into this little bandwidth, but it does travel a further distance even though it's slower. The 5 gigahertz bandwidth has a lot of bandwidth and very little devices trying to fit into that bandwidth. So while the distance might be a little bit limited, the speeds are a lot faster and the interference is a lot less. So the big question, which one is better? Well, it depends on your application. If you can and don't need wireless network, obviously plug your device into a wired network. You're going to get more security, better reliability, and better speeds. But if you want or need to go wireless, it depends on what you're looking for. If you want more range, you will want to go with the 2.4 gigahertz bandwidth. If you're looking for speed and don't care about distance, then you are going to need the 5 gigahertz bandwidth. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, as always, leave them below and I will be happy to get back with you. Thank you.